Hey guys, what is up? It's Pat McMillan with Pat McMillan Music, or Patrick McMillan Music. I guess we could use my full name. But anyway, I'm here today, guys. I have a really cool video. I'm going to be doing a new series where I look at tutorial videos that are on YouTube, and we are going to try to follow the YouTube tutorial and see if we can create something similar to what the person who's giving the tutorial creates. It's just a chance for us to see, how reliable and if it's possible for someone who's halfway competent at music production to do what they do and see if it comes out similar on the other end. Today's video, we're going to be looking at a Playboi Carti tutorial from J Rent. And the artist that we are going to be making it for is Megan Tossi. You can see it right here. Yeah, anyway, Megan linked up with her, and I think she would really benefit from trying this style, so we're just going to try it out. We're going to make a beat. J Rent is a really big YouTuber. I love his stuff. So yeah, we're just going to get into the cook-up here. But yeah, E-Man, run that intro.
I got it.
Fighting for the better way. Yeah. This my life, I'm trying to live this way. I swear to God, I will never change. I will never change.
Hello, Dad.
What is up, guys? So this is the second time I've tried doing this. I went through the first time doing this tutorial, and I think some of my sound selection was off, so I'm going to do a redo here. We're going to review J Rent's tutorial, and we're going to see if there is if we can get a finished product that sounds something like a Playboi Carti type beat from watching this tutorial. So I'm going to let J Rent take over here. If you haven't followed J Rent, you need to. He is an awesome producer, and if for some reason ever J Rent ever saw this, I love your videos, man. I know you struggle sometimes with feeling like your videos suck. They don't. I watched them a lot, and they actually helped me get into music production. So go like J Rent. Seriously, he's an awesome dude, especially when it comes to music production. So we're gonna listen to this beat tutorial video, and we're gonna see if we can recreate it.
I'm going to lay down some chords in D minor. Here's what I came up with.
So he's got a saw there. My original problem I made is I picked a non-saw type sound to start with, so I had to go back and add a saw later, and then it was just too much. So when we do it this time, I know exactly the one I'm going to. So we're gonna put this in here. We're gonna get down to step. He has it in 148 BPM, and we're going to drop in Serum. Now we're gonna get into well, let me find. We are going to use the same key, because when I started using another key, it got kind of harder to recreate the same type of feel. So we are going to also start in D minor. So I want to, when I get into the playlist here, view D minor. So we're going to use D that and kind of resolve it.
I added a Bandpass Filter. Here's what the chords sound like now.
So we're looking to get rid of some of that higher end, and also I'm going to pull up my EQ. Awesome.
I opened up another instance of Poison with this preset, and I layered the chords.
So it's a keys. So a synthy type key. So we're going to we're going to copy what we have here. I think that's what we want. Yep, like that.
I applied a low cut, a flanger, and some reverb.
So low cut, flanger, reverb.
I applied a low cut.
Okay, so all I did was a low cut, not a whole band pass. So let's add this back. We don't want to lose those high sounds, I guess.
A flanger.
So he put the delay all the way up. And then looks like not a ton was made different. Depth, I think he put up to 5, it said there. Let's check to be sure, but yep. Everything else looks pretty much similar. He had the mod at 50 hertz. So we're going to go to our little mod here. Mod depth, and we're just going to, I think he had the slightest, didn't he? Yeah, he had like a quarter. So let's just do, yeah. Awesome.
Here's what the chords sound like now.
Now if we look at what we have, it should be in the ballpark. A little higher up, but that's just because that's where we have the chords positioned. We could technically bring it lower. That works. Let's go back like he's doing. We'll bring it lower. We'll cut some more. We'll allow some more in there. Yep. Alright, so none of this is mixed, by the way. We are not going to be mixed until after.
I pulled up this preset in Flex and I layered the chords once more.
Now, this was a horn, it looked like. Yeah, we're in the ballpark.
I opened up an ARP in SAR and I laid down these
This is
arpeggiated
where it
chords.
got complicated. So,
I opened up an
he went to SAR, I went to Poison again. It needs to be SAR.
ARP in SAR and I laid
So he got an ARP from SAR, so let's go to SAR. Ugh, that's a weird word to say. SAR. So his was more of like a harp. So we want something kind of like with strings, I guess. I think that's probably the same instrument, but that's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a passing note. Sometimes he's playing. Yeah, no. So we're going to make... What if we only make 3? I like that. Okay. And then we're going to be doing...
I
Yeah,
added a bandpass filter, some reverb, 2 gross beats.
bandpass filter. Let's do that first. Let's do that first. Always follow the instructions. So we just take this and we go boom. Yeah, that might be a little too high. What if we come down 1? No, it needs... So he just goes so fast. So he does band EQ,
I added a bandpass filter, some reverb, 2
reverb. So and then he
pattern clip, and dropped it into an instance of Slicer.
Yep.
Here's what the ARP sounds like now.
and see at the end how he does something funny with it. We'll go. I don't mind it. Alright, so that's all we do for that sound. So awesome. Here is our new SAR. I like that. So let's see what he does next.
This counter melody.
Get a saw lead. Simple 4-bar, nothing crazy, and that's the biggest thing. Nothing crazy. Excuse me. So we are going to make a saw lead. We are going to make it out of the same hyper saw that we put for the other stuff. And as you see, he's up in the higher register. This was another mistake I made. I went low the first time, so we're going to go up here. I like that. Okay, so then we'll repeat it. Something simple. When we get there, it goes G, A, G. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I actually like that a lot. So let's see what he wants to do.
I added a bandpass
Bandpass?
and a frequency splitter.
Bandpass and frequency splitter. All right, let's get it.
I added a bandpass and a frequency.
He's sending it to different destinations. One's just one, two is a different destination. So that's why on the frequency splitter here, he's going to change. He's just going to have this be modified. So this, he's having a
Frequency splitter. Then I added effects to the mid band.
Huh. I've never used something like this before, but I'm assuming what he's doing is just kind of the same thing of picking a, because he picks a frequency, right? No. Okay. Well, then we're not going to do anything with the filter. Okay.
This free crusher plugin. Then I applied some sound
So let's put some sound goodizer on it. A horrible sound. I'm going to turn it down a little bit.
goodizer. And lastly, I added a bandpass.
Okay, so let's do that. Then we'll add a bandpass to it and try to just control the amount. Awesome.
To cup
Awesome.
these chords.
So we just gotta add a pad. It's another thing. Where does he have it? He has it in a lower register. We need to make sure we're doing the same. Interesting, I like it.
Then I applied a bandpass.
Yeah.
Here's what the pad sounds like now.
Okay, so it's just a texture. That's all he's making it. So let's try it. Let's try to arrange. So we'll go saw lead here, split by channel, separate the lead, and then so there's our parts. He started with the simplest part of beat making. I lay down a clap. Yep. E-Man could probably do a funny little speed up thing. We're going to roll with this. I like that. Okay, so copy, paste. That's not what I meant to click. Oh, let's go to step. Let's hear how that sounds all together. I like having both of them there, I think. So, kick-wise, now we need to hear the kick style again. So it's just a very, almost dry kick. Boom, boom. Yeah, that's the pattern that repeats. So let's split that. Awesome. And he has it right on beat number 4, which is where we have it. Awesome. So we are going to trim it. We want even more. I'm fine with that. So we're adding this here. I can hear Carti on some vocals. He would be using those really, really high vocals. That was not what I wanted. That's what I want. Nice. So there's our 808. So we are going to pitch everything down, which means we're going to export everything. Let's see what this sounds like after we do just this. Obviously mixing is pretty bad right now. Again, that's with everything turned down.
Let's see what we've come up with.
So this is obviously mixed now. I'm going to do a quick mix for you here so you can hear our final product and we'll compare them. So yeah, E-Man will probably speed you through this. So let's do it. Okay, so there's the mix. We're going to turn it up with our effect. Maximizer. Always drop it to -1 so it doesn't clip. But this is going to be the backbone of the beat that I send Tossie, Megan Tossie, and we're going to make a song out of it. So here we're not going to have, I'll let him there. So that would be your verse. I'd probably drop this out. Your pre-hook, and then your hook. So that's the track, guys. I would give this, honestly, if you really like this tutorial, you have to be really specific with the sound selection he has to make this particular track. I think it comes out pretty similar. I think you could be a little creative with it, but you're really going to have to pick the same sounds to get them to mix together. I don't know if this is one where you will listen to it and you'll be able to make a ton of different types of Playboi Carti beats, but definitely for this particular style of like a hyper pop, I really like it, and I think yeah, I think you guys should try it out, do it yourself. But I'm gonna give this one a solid B, just because it's only kind of like one type of hyper pop beat, where there might be some different types of ones for Carti. So which B is a very good above average tutorial. I guess my grading scale I haven't showed. I do the same with my students in college, but F is like you gave no effort. D is like you tried, but you didn't come close. C is like you did the minimum, like the required minimum. B is like you did a good job, and A is like excellent, over the top. Like this is fantastic. So I give it a B, just because it would. The first time I went through it was a little complicated, but I think that if you do it a couple of times, you'll probably start to get the hang of it for this particular type. So be on the lookout when Megan sends her vocal. I'm going to be doing a video on how to mix a Playboi Carti type vocal to the beat. So be on the lookout for that. But otherwise, thanks guys. Check out Instagram. If you guys want exclusive beats, I have awesome cheap beats. Like literally, hit me up. I'm looking to help the smaller artists, so definitely hit me up. We do one beat for $25. That includes track outs. That includes all the contact you can ever have from me. Like I will be working with you guys if you buy from me. But and then we do 5 for $100. So I think it's a great deal, especially for smaller artists. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And yeah, E-Man, roll the credits.